Grand Rising, Kings and Queen. I want to come to you and talk to you about, I want to say rest in peace, Romeca Meeks. Romeca Meeks. She died yesterday in Chicago at the hands of her narcissistic baby daddy and his new baby mama. Romeca Meeks dropped her son off at school yesterday. She wrote a handwritten note and put it in her son's lunch as she do every day. As she's walking out of her son's school, dropping him off, it's a horrific story. So I really want you guys, if you're not familiar with it, it happened in Chicago yesterday. Her name is Romeca Meeks. It's all over Facebook. It's all over Instagram. It's all over just about any platform that's out here. It should be a trending topic. She lost her life over her baby daddy and his new baby mama. They shot that young lady down. They shot her down in front of her son's school. So the baby daddy allegedly put her in a headlock, and while her baby daddy had Romeca in a headlock, the new baby mama proceeded to shoot Romeca in the leg, in the face, and in the chin. Blew her head off while her baby daddy had her in the headlock. Blood was everywhere, all over his hands, all over his tennis shoes, all over the ground. The baby daddy and the new baby mama proceeds to stand over her. The baby mama was on the phone. I don't know who she was on the phone with, leaning casually up against the car. He was standing right over her lifeless body. Nobody called the ambulance. The police came. When the police came, it was numerous witnesses saying and telling the police, like, her killer is right there. Her killer is right there. She had a gun, and the young lady, ever been 120 some odd pounds, was like, yeah, I have my carry and conceal. I put my piece back in my car. I put my gun back in my car. Like, if I haven't been talking about this for maybe as long as I've been a YouTuber, how narcissistic baby daddies, they want that for you. That's their end goal for you, is to be lifeless, dead on the ground somewhere, so they can stand over you heroically and feel good about their self. He wasn't crying. He wasn't in shambles. I didn't see no sign of remorse in the son's father. You got kids with this girl, and you standing over her body with her blood on you and shooing. He was actually shooing and telling the witnesses to go ahead, go. I don't know if he got charged, but he needs to be charged. He's an accessory to someone's murder. That is overkill, and they knew what they came to that girl's son's school to do. You come to a Chicago public school armed with a gun, waiting. Oh, that car is so pretty. It's purple. You come to a Chicago public school armed with a gun to confront somebody's baby mama. You and the dude. So that's triangulation. Like I just keep telling y'all, they use the new side chicks, the new baby mamas, to triangulate with the old baby mamas. Steal their stuff. He probably done stole all type of stuff and gave it. They said he done stole all type of the Romeca's old designer clothing and gave to the new baby mama. It was jealousy, plain as day. It was triangulating, plain as day. And there was a narcissist involved, plain as day. He enjoyed those women fighting over him. I think they actually had an order of protection or a restraining order against one. I don't know which party had which party with an order of protection or with a restraining order, but I know it was a restraining order and or order of protection when it came between all three of them. Hey Ashley, hey everybody. My day is going good. I just came to talk about this girl named Romeca Meeks. Rest in peace. I want you guys to look up that story. It happened in Chicago while this young lady was dropping her son off from school. On her way out to school, she was shot dead. Her narcissist baby daddy was there, and the new baby mama was there confronting her after she walked out of her son's school, dropping him off. It's so crazy to me that I talk about this every single day. And just like that narcissist, my narcissist was in court begging and pleading for the judge to tell him, what school does my son go to? He said it was like a broken record. He asked several times. He keep asking every court date, what school does my son go to? And the judge always has to tell him, you can't know what school Samaj goes to. It's an order of protection. It's an order of protection because he wants the pillow talk. They love pillow talking with the side chick. They love pillow talking with the side chick, telling them your business, showing them where you live at, showing them where your kids go to school at, doxing your address. They love stuff like that. But I just can't get over how the video is circulating over social media. Romeca's sister just had a nervous breakdown, and she was like, can y'all please? She said, I never knew how bad it hurt to lose a loved one. This is my first time losing somebody in my family that I love. Can you please, 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 guys, take that video down of my sister's body laying on the ground? Sweetheart, I want to say, I get how you feel 100,000%. But these people today, they don't have compassion. They don't have sympathy, and they don't have empathy. They are not empaths. So unfortunately, that video will circulate and be cut, copy, and pasted. It's sad because the world we live in, the world will be televised. Whether it's someone, loved one laying on the ground, bleeding to death and or dead, bloodshed, what have you. People just trying to get a view. They want to get them clicks. They want to go viral by, steady sharing and posting. I don't play with dead bodies like that. I don't play with the deceased like that. I believe a very special karma comes from disclosing somebody's body like that on the internet. I don't agree with it. I don't ever would want it to circulate where it gets to someone in her son's school and one of his classmates or the classmate's mother show like, oh, isn't this that little boy's mother in your class? You know how ignorant females today are. You know how ratchet females today are. They would show their son or daughter who's in the class with the little boy the video of his mom. Then you see her every day, son. Ain't this that girl? People don't have any, like I said, sympathy or empathy these days. They will show their son the video of them. But I just want to say it's sad that people don't realize today that he was a narcissist. He triangulated them, and she lost her life by that girl coming to her son's school. Like, it was like they were like on a manhunt to get her. Like, and they just knew her schedule, and they knew that she was going to be right there at that time dropping her son off. Well, why I can't catch her, I know how to catch her. I'm going to show up to her son's school. You showed up to that girl's son's school and you executed her, both of them. Because why were you putting that girl in a headlock? Why were you putting that girl in a full nestle? For that girl to walk up on your son's mother to blankly kill her, blow her head off in broad daylight. Like, if somebody put somebody in a headlock, you could have got the best out of them by fighting. You could have got the best. You could have got some licks in instead of some bullets in. Like, my God, these people are soulless. That's why I thank God every day that I got away from my narcissistic baby daddy and his crazy ass baby mama that I tell you used to drop her daughter off in the snow in front of our house. Like, that bitch was crazy. She was clinically depressed and everything else. When you realize that about these people, and you realize most importantly that the man is a narcissist, it's time to it's been a wrap. I don't want no more of that action. Both of y'all motherfuckers crazy, and y'all is not gonna stop until my lifeless dead body is on the ground, like I've been saying and talking about for the last 18 months I've been on YouTube. That's their end goal. It's to see you dead on the ground. And how could you be so casual? Like that was a casualty. She's standing right there talking on the phone, having a whole conversation on the phone. Looking at the girl dead body. He's standing over the girl with her blood on him, on his tennis shoes, on his hands, and he proceeded to push the people back that was witnesses. Push them back and tell them to go. Especially while they were telling the police what happened. The police had to be the one to tell. The witnesses had to be the one to tell the police. No, the girl who shot her is standing right here. She's right here. The girl who shot her, she's standing right here. She's right here. That girl then shot that girl and standing on the side, less than 10 feet from the girl you just blew. You just blew this girl head off, and you standing less than 10 feet talking on the phone like nothing hadn't even happened. He's standing over the baby daddy standing over her lifeless body. I don't see a tear. I don't see a remorse. He wants that little time where while the drama and the chaos is going on, he trying to get that little time to stand over her head to suck her, to drain the little energy from her lifeless body, and to feel good about himself. Oh, I did this. I'm the cause of this. I got these two women out here fighting over me, and one got shot and one got killed. Now their child, who's going to raise their children? Because you a narcissist, you going to run and go get the next thing that's opening their legs. If you got access to Romeca house, you going to take all her belongings out, you know. And they're sold to the highest bidder. That's what narcissists do. They hold on to your shit. They won't give your shit back. Like, I had a house full of my mom and my daddy's belongings, lawnmowers, etc. that I had to, I don't know what happened to them. probably sold to the highest bidder. They like shit like that. Anything you leave behind, you're not getting it back. Oh, you had some designer shit. Oh, you're not getting it back. You had your grandmas and your moms and your daddy's heirlooms, and it was some shit rightfully passed down to you. Oh, living with the narcissist. Oh, you're not getting your shit back. My daddy had motherfucking all type of shit. Lawnmowers, all type of tools, all type of ratchet sets, all type of electric head trimmers. Not getting it back. Ladders, all type of shit you can name. I haven't gotten it back. They feel like it's they shit. They feel like they got a right to your parents' shit in the pick and give out to their family. Somebody else that work construction got my motherfucking daddy ladders. Somebody else that work on cars got all my motherfucking daddy's tools and ratchet sets. One of his friends or some shit. Rest in peace to Romeca Meeks. Like I said, rest in peace to Romeca Meeks. I had to just block numerous of people because, like I said, people don't like you speaking the truth, and the truth is coming out about these narcissistic baby daddies. When they apologize, when they can't apologize, that don't work. You move on with your life. You become free spirited again. They don't like that. When they can't come to you and lie and say, baby, I've changed. I got therapy. I'm in counseling. And you still don't want to be bothering with them. They don't work. When they can't reach out to your family members and use your family member as a tool to say, man, what's wrong with Angie? Can you call her for me? When that don't work, they just looking for any little leeway they can get in. And Romeca probably said, man, you know what? I'm sticking 10 toes down. I'm finna, go on with my life. I got a good job. I got me a nice apartment, a nice house. I don't want him no more. He couldn't take that. So he fed lies and plotted to turn one baby mama against another baby mama, and it ended in bloodshed. They don't like when you get strong-minded and you're not being able to be controlled by they love the honeymoon stage and the hoovering and the stalking. It ain't nothing but a bunch of gang stalking, monitoring spirits, and jealousy, like I said. And I could tell about her social media, she had a light. She was a free spirit. She had something to offer to the world. I can see she was in the medical industry, so she loved to help people. She loved to heal people. She was here and put on earth to help people. It's just sad that her life had to end that way. And they thought it was a game, taking one of God's children off of this earth by being narcissistic and jealous and triangulating her with blatantly looked like a female that wasn't even on her level. So you know it was jealousy involved. This little chick couldn't hold a candle to Romeca. Couldn't hold it on her best day. And you proceeds to go to Romeca child's school and blow her head off, man, that's sad. And he right there. Because you know why? He done showed the girl where his pillow talking, laying up, lamping, pillow talking. You just showed what his girl, what your child virtually go to school at. Because you want some heat, you want some drama, you want some heat around you, you want some drama, you want to feel like the big man. Oh, these chicks fighting over me. Oh, these chicks fighting over me. All these chicks fighting over me. Hey, listen, this today is serious, but let me say this. My YouTube page is for entertainment and entertainment purposes only. I don't wow. I speak passionately about the subjects I love. And if you say I'm wilding out, why are you here? If evidently you love the way I speak and love the way I preach and you love the way I talk because you want to come back. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say, beat it. If you don't like the way I speak, passionately, I do it respectfully. You know, I'd rather do this to be somewhere on TV like Zeus degrading myself, making a fool out of myself, fighting and getting my teeth knocked out and hair pulled. Okay? I'd rather do this at my leisure and talk passionately. Now, if you don't like the way I talk and you don't like the way I word my words, you don't have to be here. I see you're familiar with my channel, so that means you keep coming back. I don't know if you think if you didn't got emotionally attached to me or what, but you here. You care so much. You want to know what subject I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on a young lady named Romeca Meeks that lost her life over the hex city called Chicago, a city that got a dark cloud over it that I've been talking about that for up to months. It's cursed there. People are very angry. People are severely damaged and traumatized. They looking to hurt somebody by any means necessary there. Another senseless killing in Chicago that could have been avoided. But no, the narcissist, hey. Now, if you don't like the way I speak, the way I talk, this is my platform. I'm going to always be like this on my platform. I'm going to always speak passionately about narcissists, they toxic ass new baby mamas, and how your life be in danger at the hands of them. With or without an order of protection, with or without a restraining order, with or without having a carry and conceal license. I went on and got my carry and concealed license because I already knew something like this was going to knock up the devil's door. I already knew he was constantly and consistently asking the judge per se what school does my son go to, and he was looking like a damn fool by asking the judge what school our son goes to, knowing damn well it was an order of protection against him. It was blatantly that my son's school has an order of protection, and you can't even be on school grounds because they know you're dangerous. Anytime, like I keep saying over and over and over and over again, how my baby daddy put a gun to my head and put one in the chamber and chit-chit, and the gun jammed. I had a second chance on life, and I knew to get the fuck away from him and get the fuck away from him immediately. And I know not to go back around him and meet up with him any motherfucking where, because he know that'll be his chance to bring another female around that he been laying up pillow talking about me to bring her. Because he can't do what he want to do to me. He gonna use that female to do what he wants to get done. Do you understand? My baby daddy, he ain't got no business around me. But if I have to meet with him on these visits in a public place with our child, oh yeah, he gonna bring the other baby mama. Just like he brought the other baby mama kids to the first supervised visit. So it be that these people don't take domestic violence serious. These judges, they take it like it's a joke. And like I said, I'm going to speak about my life every day because somebody out here going to know what's going on. And if anything happened to me, they going to pay. Because if my baby daddy, if Romeca baby daddy orchestrated everything and he was there, he couldn't have stopped that girl from, he could have said, no, man, you're not finna go to my son's school acting crazy, pulling no guns out, putting no kids. So they had to plan it out. They had to say, man, she gonna be walking out at this time. All the kids gonna be inside the school safe, and this gonna be your chance. I'ma run up, I'ma hold her. That way she can't run away. Like these narcissistic men, they are dirty. They're greasy like that. They're grimy like that. To sit up there and orchestrate something and carry out a murder of their son's mother like that. I'm in the same predicament. That's why I speak out about it. If my baby daddy can't get one of his crazy other baby mamas to do it, he'll get one of his crazy ass family members to do it. Yeah, where that bitch at? We gonna catch that bitch. You know where she live at? You know where her son go to school at? Yeah, I'll meet you up there. If we don't do it in front of the school, I'ma lamp and follow her home. Look, they knowing where your child go to school at, it's just as good as them knowing where you live at. Because they can lap outside your child's school and follow you home. Well, I know where my son go to school at, so I'ma just get one of the 1,000 cars I got access to and lap in front of my child's school and follow her home. Just like, it's easy. Just like that. It's easy. Just like that. They know where your child go to school at. They can lap outside your child's school and follow you home. They sure can. It's sad to me that people don't take and you know what? And the crazy part about it is we go to court Thursday. This didn't happen yesterday. We go to court Thursday. I hope the judge didn't think that, and she done had a lot of time to dwell on the case and say, man, that case sound familiar. That sound like Angela's son father steady asking the court over and over and over again where her child go to school at. Like, that's giving me like chills right there. Like, people, they don't take it seriously. Order protections, domestic violence, restraining orders, they don't care. Gun violence. My baby daddy had his carry concealed too. My baby daddy had his carry and concealed too. But that's not what carry and conceals for. You just can't put cock. First of all, I don't even know how he ended up getting his carry and conceal. And he had 1,000 domestic violence up under his belt. He didn't beat my head in 1,000 motherfucking times. Who said, yeah, I'm gonna get this man a carry and conceal? Y'all ain't even look at my baby daddy's motherfucking background. Like, they said, fuck that he done beat his baby mama head in 1,000 motherfucking times to go your care. But I bet you when he put that gun to my head and the police got that motherfucking gun and they examine that gun and say, yeah, it is one in the chamber. You was finna get ready to shoot that girl. The police examined my baby daddy gun and say, yup, it was one in the chamber. That means you was ready to shoot the motherfucking gun jam. He's tried to shoot that motherfucker because they had to take it into evidence. And they testified. They came to court a year and a half and they testified against my baby daddy and said, yup, it was one in the chamber. They took his motherfucking carry and conceal license away because that's not what carry and conceal is, to protect yourself when you out in those streets. Not to use it as to gun your baby mama down. Not to use it as a scare tactic. Yeah, that motherfucker put that gun out on me. It was over with. That motherfucker pulled that gun out on me. And if anybody got something to say, baby, I be on the expressway with all the state troopers. They be on the side of me. I think you guys the only one got something to say because narcissists are like motherfucking robots. They hate when you're telling the truth. Narcissists are like motherfucking robots. They hate when you telling the truth and you're motherfucking exposing them. They hate when you're fucking telling the truth and you're fucking exposing them. They don't like that shit. They do not like that shit. When you done live and breathe that shit, and you live to talk about that shit. They don't like that shit. When you lived and breathed that shit, and you're able to talk about that shit, and talk and tell other people, they don't like that shit. Just like y'all steady coming in the comments, and y'all think I'm not finna talk about what happened to that girl because y'all understand fully and solely what happened to Romeca Mix. Y'all just don't want me to expose that it was a narcissist involved and a toxic new baby mama that he triangulated, he put against each other, he bad talk one to another, he set up that jealousy, and it was brewing, it was boiling, it was skewing to the point where they went to that girl's son's school and gunned her down. He put her in a headlock. She couldn't defend herself. If you put somebody in a full Nelson or a headlock, there's no way that they can there's no way that they can protect themselves, defend themselves. And that girl, the new baby mama, took that as that was her time to strike right there. This is my chance. This is my chance to strike. He got her where she can't defend myself. Let me go get my gun. And you overkill. You shot her in the leg. You shot her in the face. And then you proceeded to shoot her in the chin. So you shot her 3 times while she was hemmed up. But that's what these narcissistic, and then the man stood over her. Lifeless body, then shed a tear. See, that's that time when he was standing right there with all Romeca blood on him. That was his time of feeling like Superman, right there, draining the little life of the energy she had left. He wanted to look like that man. He was pushing the witnesses out the way. Then he didn't call the ambulance. The police eventually came, and when the police eventually came, the witnesses was telling the police the girl that shot her is right here, standing over her body too on the phone, talking casually. She said, yeah, I got my carry and conceal. I put my gun in my car. Gun still hot, smoking, smelling like gunpowder. These people are ruthless, baby. They ruthless. When you get away and you ain't paying them no attention, they will hunt your ass like some dogs. They will hunt your ass down like some groundhogs and execute you execution style like you a pig. Get the fuck away from these narcissists and they new side chicks and or baby mamas. Them bitches be crazy and clinically depressed. They tired of hearing about you. They tired of being motherfucking compared to you. They tired of hearing about Angie. What the fuck is so special about Angie? They would kill you, man, because they tired of hearing about you. Bam! She gone. I ain't got to hear about it no more. It's crazy to me. Like I say, I find it funny that 2 days before my court date, I hope the judge see this on the news. Miss Stank Scales, I hope you see this. And you listen to the details of the story and it sound familiar with you and it touch your heart. The same thing I've been fighting for him not to know where I live at. For him not to know where my son live at. To take this order and protection and that gun shit that he puts in my head serious. For somebody really get hurt because they don't want to see me. They don't even want, like I said, they want to dead me from talking on YouTube and exposing they stinking ass. So I know they don't want to go on seeing me live my life with several upgrades. That's making them even mad. Oh, ooh. They probably got, and probably they motherfucking skin probably boiling somewhere. They can't wait. Then I'm living unscathed to talk about it and exposing their ass. Only thing, and the shit they not getting is I ain't said no government names. I ain't said they first name. I ain't said they last name. Yeah, I said old girl bitch ass last name because I don't care. Fuck her. Fuck the GAL. Yeah, I said her name. But this is my motherfucking platform. I could say they first and they last name. And like I said, anything happened to me, go get they stinking ass. Pull the court records. It's on papers. Because they just lamping. It's only a matter of time they ass gonna pop up. They ass gonna pop up. Me walking out my condo one day. They ass gonna. That's why I say they so grimy. They have private investigators. Because if they go to a private investigator, the private investigator can't, by law, he can't necessarily tell him because it's an order of protection. But the GAL, she got us stinking ass involved. She can hire the private investigator for my baby daddy and be outside ching, taking pictures with they little motherfucking cannon like they do on a daily motherfucking basis, which I find weird as fuck. Now they ass panicking because I got my mail. He done ripped off my whole motherfucking mailbox like Incredible Hulk. Probably done went to the mail carrier. Oh, I got some mail that belonged to her. Can you give me her address? That's why his ass ripped the motherfucking mailbox down like the Incredible Hulk and went in there and took the last of the mail. You can have that shit, bro. That's why when he saw me in this new car, listen to me, y'all. When he saw me in this new car outside the supervised visits place, the supervised visit's supposed to be from 2 to 3. His ass ran back outside at 2:30 so he can get my license plate off my motherfucking car and run it to get my new address. But look, it came back to his motherfucking address because I ain't got my shit changed over to the burbs yet. Look at God. That motherfucker broke his neck out the supervisor. They say he ran out of here. He ran out of here at 2:30. He said he had somewhere to be. No, he wanted to go get my license plates and run them bitches, hoping and wishing and praying that he can get my new address. That's why he ran up out of there like a bat out of hell. Don't let him see. He probably fooling y'all, but he ain't fooling me. He probably fooling y'all, but he ain't fooling me. That man ran up out of there at 2:30 because he saw my new car. He saw me sitting in that motherfucker, and I froze when he ran past. I froze. Don't never let them motherfuckers in your life. I don't give a fuck how they say they got counseling, they got therapy. I don't give a fuck how they crying. I don't give a fuck what family member of yours they go to say, man, what's wrong with Angie, man? She won't talk to me. I don't give a fuck if they never apologize to you in 4 years and one day they up and text you and say, baby, I just want to apologize to you. And you just say thank you. They waiting on that thank you. Don't give them the satisfaction. You better block and delete that shit. And don't even motherfucking respond to that shit. Cause they won't. That's a door opening up. That opens a door. And you showing them that you still got feelings for them. That's a way in. That's a way they can wiggle their motherfucking way in. Just by you saying thank you. By them saying, oh, Angie, I apologize. I just want to apologize. I'm in counseling. I'm in therapy. And I realized I was wrong. I'm so sorry. And I choose to say thank you. In their head, they saying, got her. That's a foot in the door to them. That's a stepping stone to them. Block, delete them motherfuckers, and go on with your motherfucking life. And like I said, like I was saying yesterday, by him not wanting to agree to the non-contact order, it's something where he wants to get around me. He wants to have exposure to me. He wants to measle his measly ass way back around me in person. And I don't know what he up to. Say for instance, if he don't want to agree to the non-contact order, why the courts can't look at that and say, man, he obsessed with this girl. He trying to set her up in a situation. Y'all go ahead and meet at the park. And say for instance I meet my baby daddy, it could be a public park, but he can tell his crazy ass baby mama, oh, we up here at this park. That bitch can be lapping somewhere in the bushes, plotting to kill me. And that's gonna be his way of him standing over my motherfucking dead body. We done met at the park, so he already got some IJ right there. Man, hell fucking nah. I don't want to go around this psycho. What y'all don't understand? I don't want to go around this crazy motherfucker that to put a gun to my head before. Y'all, the courts just gonna make me go and meet him in the so therefore I want to meet at the police station. You want to meet? Let's meet at the police station, bitch. I ain't meeting you at no park. That so you can call your crazy ass baby mama up there, and me and her could get in a fight and in an altercation while my son swinging on the swing and you pushing him on the swing, and this crazy ass bitch got the advantage to bring whatever she want up there to hurt me, and he got my motherfucking child. Nah, I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. So you mean to tell me you want us to meet at a park? That's a public place. And for him to be having my son on the swing, and he called his crazy ass baby mama or one of his family members up there on the low, and they come up there and confront me and hurt me, he got some IJ. He ain't got to look at me. He ain't got to look for me. He ain't got to find out what suburb I live at. He ain't got to get no license plates and run them and see my address. I'm like a sitting duck. Yeah, I got some IJ on the swing. Y'all can come up here and beat her ass if y'all want to. All that shit she was talking on YouTube, exposing us. Yeah, we got her right now, man. Hell no, I'm not doing that shit. You want to meet? Let's meet at the police station. Fuck wrong with you? This shit crazy. Rest in peace to Romeca Meeks. If y'all not familiar with that story, look it up. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, and turn y'all post notification on and get notified when I make a new video. And always remember to do right and kill everything.